we are going to discuss about the Black 2 market structure analysis 2. In this module, we have 2 units. Unit 3, monopoly. Unit 4, price discrimination. Now, already we know, so based on the competition, on the basis of competition, we can categorize the market into 2 types mainly. One is perfect competitive market, another one is imperfect competitive market. Under this, again, imperfect competitive market can be subdivided into monopoly, monopolistic competition, duopoly, oligopoly market. Like these imperfect competitive markets are there. Now, under this imperfect competition, what is the meaning of imperfect competition? So here, if you observe the perfect competition and imperfect competition, perfect competition means what? Your buyers and sellers have the perfect knowledge about that product. Here, imperfect means what here? Your competition among the sellers. Here, some differ. Okay, so monopoly. Here today we are going to discuss about the monopoly and price discrimination. Let us see what is the monopoly. Monopoly. The term monopoly was derived from 2 Greek words, monos and polyn. Just read. The term monopoly was derived from 2 Greek words, monos and polyn. Monos means what? Single. Polyn means what? Cell. Here, monopoly. Mono means single. Poly means seller. Single seller market is known as monopoly market. Here, absence of competition we can observe. Here, competition is nil. Only one seller. No competition is there. That's why absence of competition we can observe under the monopoly market. In this monopoly market, single seller is there. When single seller is there, if demand for his product is more, what he will do? He will increase the price. He will try to maximize the profits. His main motive is what? Maximization of profits. The monopoly is the market form in which a single producer controls the whole supply of a single commodity which has no close substitutes. Under this monopoly, you have to observe the product has no close substitutes. It means what? The product has no close substitute means what? Okay, that product is available with him only. He is only the seller. No close substitute goods are available in the market. It means no close substitute goods means what? For example, substitute goods means what? Okay, for example, I want to take tea. If tea is not available, I will go for the coffee. Now, tea and coffee are the substitute goods. Like that, under this monopoly market, the seller which he is selling only one that product that is not available at any market and the product has no close substitutes. And also absence of competition which makes the monopoly. Now here, monopoly is the market form in which a single producer controls the whole supply of a single commodity. Now market is under the control of monopolist. Okay, so he has the power to decide price and supply. He can decide how much quantity he has to supply and what rate he has to sell. He will decide, but at the same time he can't decide, but he has the power to control, okay, supply of that product. And here we can say simply we can say monopoly is a price maker. Here monopoly is a situation quite opposite to the perfect competition market. Your perfect competition market, yesterday's class we learned what are the features of perfect competitive market. Large number of buyers and large number of sellers, huge competition. Here perfect competition we observe. But this monopoly market is a quite opposite to perfect competitive market. In monopoly, a single seller is dominating the market. This single seller dominating the market. Why? Because he is only one seller. There is no competition to his product. Here, competition is absence. By observing the features of monopoly, we can understand what is the meaning and what are the features of monopoly. Now, based on this monopoly definition, we can say that here features are, first feature is single seller. Single seller means only one seller. But buyers are large number of buyers. Single seller, large number of buyers. The single seller which is selling the product, okay, buyers are more, large number of buyers. Here competition among the buyers we can observe. And another feature of monopoly market is no close substitutes. It means what he is selling, okay, that product has no close substitutes. That product is available only with him. That is the meaning of no close substitutes. No entry for firms. Here, another feature is what? No entry for firms. We know what is the difference between firm and industry. Firm is an individual unit and firm is part of the industry. In the industry, so many number of firms will be there. Okay, if you observe the perfect competition, firms can enter into the industry, firms can exit from the industry. But in this case of monopoly market, no entry for firms. Why? Because single firm industry we can say. This monopoly market is a single firm industry. Here, firm is that only and industry is that only. Okay, there is no competition, no? When there is no competition, no entry for firms. Next feature of monopoly is the monopoly firm is itself an industry. The monopoly firm is itself an industry. Okay, firm is a industry. Why? Because no competition. Firm is itself an industry. And another feature of monopoly market is firm has control over price. Why? Because he is only one seller. He can decide the price. Here, firm is a price maker. We can say that monopolist is a price maker. Okay, what price he want to decide, that price he can decide. Why? Because that product is available with him only. And also we can observe, okay, large number of buyers are there. Okay, when I have only one product, but this product is demanded by so many buyers, what I will do, if the demand is more, I will fix the price. I can fix the price. I can control the supply also. It means quantity also. How much quantity I have to sell at what price I can fix. So that's why firm has control over price. Next, coming to revenue curves, AR and MR have negative slope. Revenue curves, average revenue and marginal revenue curves are negative slope. Whereas in the case of perfect competitive market, AR is equal to MR. Average revenue curve is equal to marginal revenue. It means these AR and MR curves are horizontal to the OX axis in perfect competitive market. Why? Because in perfect competitive market, single price, only one price will be there. If you buy one good at, for example, if you assume that one Santur soap, okay, 50 grams, 10 rupees. Okay, if you buy one product or one soap or 100 soaps or 1000 soap, that soap cost is 10 rupees only. Then here, then average revenue is equal to marginal revenue, we can say. And also the price is fixed and that is single price existed in the market. That's the reason average revenue and marginal revenue both are same and horizontal to the OX axis. But as in the case of imperfect competitive market, Okay, imperfect competitive market. Again, subdivision of market is there now. Monopoly, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, duopoly. All these markets, revenue curves are negative slope. Revenue curves have negative slope. Why? What is the reason of this negative slope? Why? Because here under this imperfect competitive market, the sellers, they may increase the price, they may decrease the price. Okay, so in this imperfect competitive market, average revenue and marginal revenue have negative slope. Why? Because price discrimination, especially monopoly market, price discrimination is possible, and also imperfect competitive market also. Okay, so here price will be vary. Okay, so under this monopoly market or imperfect market, okay, under the AR, MR curve will be there. That is marginal revenue curve will be there. And AR is always greater than MR, average revenue. Here, average revenue is nothing but demand. We can say D is equal to AR is equal to P. We can say D is equal, the AR is average revenue is nothing but price. Okay, AR is always greater than marginal revenue. No selling cost exists. There is no need of selling cost. That means advertisement cost. Why? Because single product, single seller. And another important feature of monopoly market is price discrimination is possible. Price discrimination means what here? Price discrimination means same product selling to different persons at different prices. For example, if I am a seller, okay, if I want to sell the product, if I know the person who is close to me, my friends, I may be reduce the price, my relatives, I may be reduce the price. Okay, the person who is not known to me, I may increase the price. And also I can do the, okay, I can sell that product to rich persons at higher price. I can sell that product at a poor person at lower price. Here, price discrimination is possible under monopoly. Why? Because he's a price maker. Okay, so these are all features of monopoly. Once again, see what is the meaning of monopoly and the features of monopoly. Okay. Okay, so meaning here you can observe single seller. Next, monopoly meaning. Okay, next features of monopoly. Important. So in this black to market structure analysis 2. Okay, here two topics only there. One is monopoly, that is unit 3, and unit 4 is price discrimination. In your examination also, okay, you can expect these two questions. Here, after completion of the lesson, you have to broad idea. Okay, you should make
which questions, ma'am?
Okay, so features of monopoly: single seller, large number of buyers, no close substitutes, no entry for firms. The monopoly firm is itself an some has control over price, revenue curves that is AR and MR have negative slope. AR is always greater than marginal revenue. That is, average revenue is always greater than marginal revenue. No selling cost exists. Price discrimination is possible. These are all PHs of monopoly. Now, types of monopoly. So here we can draw the what types of monopolies are there. Okay, first one is government monopoly. Here monopoly means what? Here he is only the single seller. Okay, the power over on that product, okay, ownership here we can say within the hands of government, that is known as government monopoly. For example, here we can say government, railways under the government jurisdiction only. Okay, so government monopoly, private monopoly, okay, private people, the monopolist who has the monopoly, that is private monopoly, pure monopoly, imperfect monopoly, simple or general monopoly, discriminating monopoly, natural monopoly, legal monopoly, like these types of monopolies are there. Okay, next technical monopoly, combined or joint monopoly, chemical monopoly. Okay, all these types of monopoly which indicates the type of monopoly. For example, here natural monopoly. Natural monopoly means what here? If that, for example, if we observe the Gulf countries, in the Gulf countries they have the petroleum wells. In naturally they have that natural resources. Now they have the one power on that product. Chemical monopoly. Okay, for example, in a lab, any medicine or any chemical related product discovered, the person have the copyrights on that product. That is chemical monopoly. Technical monopoly, which indicates the what if the person who has that technology first discovered, okay, he has the monopoly on the technology. Like these types of monopolies are there. Okay, so this is about the monopoly and types of monopoly. Next, let us see the equilibrium of the firm in monopoly. Here I am giving you overview. Why? Because we can detailedly discuss about this one, but here time is only 1 hour. In this only 1 hour, we have to complete monopoly concept and price discrimination. Okay, just I am giving you the overview. Okay, now equilibrium of the firm in monopoly and how the price decided under this monopoly market, and also we can observe here. The monopoly is the market form in which a single producer controls the whole supply of a single commodity which has no close substitutes. We know monopoly market. Okay, so they has the power on that product. That's the reason. Okay, they can control the whole supply of a commodity, and they can why? Because no close substitutes are there. Okay, so single seller, no close substitutes, which leads to the monopoly power on that product. In monopoly, a single seller is a dominating the market. Okay, why? Because single seller only. There is no competition to his product. Okay, I will share you the PPT. If possible, in this one, I will share you. Okay, in monopoly, a single seller is a dominating the market. There is no competition to his product. Now, short-run equilibrium of the firm in monopoly. So here, based on the time also, okay, based on the time, we can categorize the market into short period, very short period, long period, and very long period. Very long period is nothing but secular market. Now, short-run equilibrium of the firm in monopoly, how the firm will be equilibrium. Here, single firm industry. Don't think of firm and industry is separate. Here, under the monopoly, single firm industry, we can say. The analysis of the equilibrium under monopoly market can be known in terms of marginal cost and marginal revenue approach, and total cost, total revenue, and total cost approach. So how equilibrium will takes place? Okay, here equilibrium means what here? Not decreasing, not increasing, same. Okay, so here equilibrium position. Okay, for example, marginal cost and marginal revenue is same. That okay, same. For example, cost is 50, revenue also 50. Then the condition we can say equilibrium. Okay, so demand and supply are both are same. Then that condition we can say equilibrium. Okay, now this short-run equilibrium in monopoly we can know with the two approaches. One is marginal cost and marginal revenue approach, and another one is total revenue and total cost approach. Let us see the concept of equilibrium. Now, see, in the short run, the monopoly firm attains equilibrium when its profits are maximizing. When the firm will be attains equilibrium, when the firm is getting maximum profits, it will be in the position of equilibrium. Okay, so here consumer is a rational consumer and a producer is a rational consumer. Producer means what here? Consumer, rational consumer means what? The consumer who wants to maximize his satisfaction is known as rational consumer. Rational producer means what? The producer who wants to maximize his profits is known as rational producer. Now, in the monopoly market, the single seller, his main aim is what? Maximizing the profit. Okay, so under this monopoly market, we have the benefit, one benefit, another. Here, merits are there and demerits also there. Merit is what? For merit, for the producer, single seller, he may, okay, so get more and more profit for his, that is bread. But at the same time, demerit is also there. What is the demerit? He won't use the resources, fully utilization of resources won't be there. Okay, anyway, so equilibrium, when its profits are maximizing, the firm will be equilibrium. The principle of profit maximization is the same as that of perfect competition market. Any market, okay, so equilibrium of that firm means what? That firm is getting maximum profits. The monopolist will attain equilibrium by the equality between marginal cost and marginal revenue. When that will be in equilibrium position, when both marginal cost and marginal revenue are both are same, that point we can say equilibrium position. Now, under this monopoly market, here two conditions will be there. Okay, and a perfect competition also we discussed. Okay, for the firm equilibrium, there are two conditions should be applied. In perfect competition, one is MC is equal to MR. That is, marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. In the perfect competition, marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. And another condition for firm equilibrium is what? Marginal cost should curse the marginal revenue from below. That is the condition of firm equilibrium in perfect competition. Here, conditions of equilibrium under monopoly is two conditions should be there. One is marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. Sorry. Okay, so marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. And second condition is here, there is a condition, marginal cost should curse the marginal revenue from below only. But here, that type of condition, no need. Any market, first condition is same. Either it may be perfect competitive market or imperfect market, first condition is same. That is what? Marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. But in the monopoly market, okay, so marginal cost no need not to cut from below the MR. Okay, so in the short run, the monopoly firm can get supernormal profits or normal profits or losses. Okay, so here short-term analysis, when we are observing about the short-term analysis, the firm can earn profits, normal profits or losses based on the demand for that product. We can't say, okay, exactly monopoly in the short run, the firm will get profits, the firm will get losses, the firm will get normal profits. Okay, so in the short run, monopoly firm can get supernormal profits or normal profits or losses. Okay, how can we know whether firm is getting profits or normal losses? Okay, so we can understand with the help of graphical representation also. See, when average revenue exceeds average cost, the firm gets supernormal profits. Simple thing we have to remember that revenue is greater than cost. Then we can say profits, no? When average revenue exceeds the average cost, the firm gets supernormal profits. Okay, what is the meaning of normal profits? If average revenue and average cost are equal, firm gets normal profits. Average revenue and average cost are equal, firm gets profits. So in the case of supernormal profits, for example, okay, average revenue of the firm is 10,000. Okay, average cost of that firm is 5,000 or 5,000, let us say. So difference between 10,000 and 5,000, which is more? Average revenue is more. In that case, we can see that supernormal profits. The firm is getting supernormal profits. Okay, next, in case of normal profits means what here? Average revenue is equal to average cost. For example, cost is 5,000 and revenue is also 5,000. Then profits or losses? No, normal profits. When AR is less than average cost, firm incurs losses. For example, average cost is 5,000, but if that firm is getting only 3,000, your difference between 5,000 and 3,000, 2,000 is losses. Now, how can we understand the concept whether firm is getting normal profits, supernormal profits or losses? Based on the observation of how much average revenue is there, how much average cost is there. Okay, now here you can see supernormal profits. When average revenue exceeds average cost, the firm gets supernormal profits. In that case, average revenue greater than average cost. Okay, so total revenue greater than total cost. Profit per unit is what? Here average revenue which indicates the revenue of per unit. 1 unit revenue is a average revenue. 1 unit cost is a average cost. Total revenue means what here? Total revenue means, for example, the firm produced 100 products. All these 100 products sold in the market. Okay, so for the here total cost, if we assume 1,000, that is total cost. 100 goods cost is total cost. Total revenue means what? If those 100 goods sold in the market, how much the revenue they got? That is total revenue. Here average revenue means what here? Single product revenue. Okay, so total profit, we can say total revenue minus total cost. Now, here you can observe the abnormal or supernormal profits. Okay, so here how can we observe whether firm is getting supernormal profits? Here you can observe average revenue. I told you under monopoly market, this average revenue and marginal revenue have negative slopes. Average revenue curve and marginal revenue curve have negative slopes. See, left to downward to right. Now, average revenue, here marginal revenue is below the average revenue. Okay, here this is the average revenue. This is the marginal revenue. This is the marginal cost. This is the average cost. Okay, this is the average cost and this is the marginal cost. Now here total revenue, just wait. Change the okay, so here total revenue, how can we get the total revenue? Price into quantity. We do the price into quantity. Okay, so how much output we sold? For example, 100 goods at 10 rupees. 100 into 10,000 rupees. That is total revenue, like that. Here, you can observe the marginal cost curve, average cost curve. So here MRMC, difference between MRMC and ARMC also you can observe. So here in the short run, we can know whether firm is getting normal profits, supernormal profits, or losses by introducing the average cost curve. Okay, here first condition for the firm equilibrium is what? MC is equal to MR. Now here you can observe the MC. See the black line curve, U-shape. Cost curves are usually U-shape. MC is equal to MR. When MC is equal to MR, here firm is in equilibrium. In this one, Q quantity equilibrium. Here under perfect competition, the price is decided here only. But whereas in the case of what happened in the case of monopoly, he is increasing the price. See, he fixed the price, OP price. Okay, OQ quantity, OP price. First condition applied, and the second condition. Okay, I am explaining about the monopoly, no? I think you didn't join the class on time. Okay, so here I'm explaining about the monopoly market firm equilibrium, whether in the short term, whether firm is getting profits, normal profits or supernormal profits. Okay, here you can observe the average cost. Now see here, average revenue is greater than average cost. You can observe here, this is the AR curve, this is the AC, average cost curve. Now this AC is less than AR, it means AR is greater than AC. How much firm is getting profits? The PTSR, the area which is RPTS area, which showing the firm is getting the abnormal profits or supernormal profits, we can say. Next, normal profits means what? If average revenue and average cost gets normal profits, firm gets normal equal. When average revenue and average cost both are equal, firm gets normal profits. That is, average revenue is equal to average cost. Okay, we can say normal profits means total revenue is equal to total cost. So here you can observe the again AR curve, MR curve, AC curve, MC curve. See in at the point T, your first condition applied E. Here second C, here you can see average cost equates the average revenue at point T. At point T, both AR is equal to AC. So AR is equal to AC means what? Average revenue is equal to average cost. It means it is getting normal profits. Okay. Next, losses means what? Average revenue is less than average cost. It means revenue is lesser than cost. Okay, so when cost is more, revenue is less, then or we can say total revenue is less, total cost is more. That condition which explains us the firm is getting losses. Now here you can observe losses means, see, this is the AR, this is the AC. Now here difference, see, AC is higher than average revenue, average cost is higher than average revenue. Okay, so how much losses the firm is getting? See, again RSPT area, which indicates the losses of the firm. Okay, so in the short run, monopoly market may get profits, normal profits, or losses. That we explain in these three graphs. Okay, once again, if you observe the first graph, second graph, and third graph, you can see here, average cost is here. Average revenue is here. It means average revenue is greater than average cost. This is the firm is getting abnormal profits. Second one, normal profits. Here you can observe the graph. Average cost and average revenue both are same. This is normal profits. Next, losses. Here, average cost is greater than average revenue. This is the average cost curve. This is the average revenue curve. Okay, this is the losses. Now, so far we discussed about the in short term firm is getting losses. So, okay, profits are normal profits. We understand. Now, let us see long run equilibrium of the firm in monopoly. Okay, and in short run, firm may get, firm means what here? Monopoly may get profits, losses, or supernormal abnormal profits. But in the case of long run, the monopolist can earn either supernormal profits or normal profits. Generally, he earns supernormal profits. Why? Because why he will earn supernormal profits? Why? Because he is only single seller. Okay, you have to remember that in the long run, firm will get a supernormal profits. Okay, so long run equilibrium of the firm in monopoly. If he was incurring losses in the short run, he has enough time in the long run to make changes in his existing plan so as to avoid losses. Okay, in the short run, he can't do anything. But But in the long run, he can adjust. He can adjust the supply, or he can adjust the price also. In the long run, no monopoly firm incur losses. Okay, in general, in long run, no monopoly firm incur losses. If any firm incur losses in the long run, the firm will shut down. The shutdown means that firm will be closed. Okay, so in the long run, the monopoly market equilibrium you can observe. See here, LMC means long run marginal cost. Okay, LAC means long run average cost. Now here you can observe, this is the average revenue. This is the long run average cost. Okay, so here you have to observe that normal profits, long run equilibrium, abnormal profits. Just in the graphical representation, here just we add LMC, LAC like that. Here, see, average cost is less than average revenue. PTRS area, which is showing the abnormal profits. Okay, so this is about monopoly and how the firm will be equilibrium in the short run and long run we discussed. This is recording unit 3. Now, next unit is under Black 2 market structure analysis 2, fourth module, that is price discrimination. Price discrimination means what? Here, monopolist is a price maker, we know. As such, he is free to charge any price he likes. He can charge any price. Why? Because he is only single seller. Further, he can charge different amount from different individuals, customers for the same product. First of all, price discrimination means what? Same product selling at a different people to different prices is known as price discrimination. The practice of offering the same product for sale at different prices is called price discrimination. What is the price discrimination? The practice of offering the same product for sale at different prices is called as price discrimination. Now, the act of selling the same commodity produced under single control at different prices to different buyers is price discrimination, according to Mrs. John Robinson. Okay, so we have the definitions of price discrimination according to John Robinson. What she is saying, the act of selling the same commodity produced under single control at different prices to different buyers is price discrimination. Another definition regarding price discrimination, according to Stigler is saying that selling of technically same commodities at available prices without relating to their marginal cost is price discrimination. Okay, so anyway, if we observe these two definitions and general definition, what we can understand, price discrimination is nothing but selling the same product at different people to different prices is known as price discrimination. Now, under this monopoly, okay, so degrees of price discrimination we can observe. Why? Because monopolists have the monopoly power. It shows the how much degree of price discrimination he can do. Okay, so let us see the concept of degrees of price discrimination. Acharya P. Gu, in his publication Economics of Welfare, has classified the price discrimination into 3 types on the basis of degree of capturing or exploiting consumer surplus. Yes, you know what is the meaning of consumer surplus. Consumer surplus means what here? Okay, so consumer surplus is nothing but willing to pay, actual pay. Difference between willing to pay and actual pay. For example, in the market, I am willing to buy 1 kg tomato at 30 rupees. But in the market, that 1 kg tomato, okay, I able to buy at, it means available at 10 rupees only. Now what happened here? Willing is how much? 30 rupees. But actual price is, actually we paid how much? 10 rupees only. The difference between willing to pay and actual pay, that is consumer surplus. Okay, you know the concept. Now, in the monopoly market, what happened? Monopolist exploit the consumer surplus. Monopolist exploiting the consumer surplus. How he will exploiting the consumer surplus? By, okay, fixing the price at higher level. Why? Because only one product, no, the product has no close substitutes. He can fix the price. He is a price maker. Okay, so degree of price discrimination. It means degree of price discrimination means the monopolist, how he can exploiting the consumer surplus. We can know under the concept of degree of price discrimination. Now, ACPGO classified this degree of price discrimination into 3 types on the basis of degree of capturing or exploiting consumer surplus. Let us see what are the 3 types of price discrimination. Okay, so here degrees of price discrimination. There are 3 types of price discrimination. First one is first degree price discrimination. Second one is second degree price discrimination. And third one is third degree price discrimination. First degree price discrimination, second degree price discrimination, and third degree price discrimination. Now, what is the first degree price discrimination? See, this is the extreme case of price discrimination. Under this, the monopolist charges different prices to different buyers for each different unit of the same product. He charges the maximum that each buyer is able and willing to pay. Now, first degree price discrimination, monopolist capture the market and okay, he will fix highest price. Then he will fix highest price, maximum how much he is able to get, that much price he will fix. In the case of first degree price discrimination, there is no possibility of consumer surplus. Some cases we can say so consumer surplus is 0. When it means consumer surplus is 0 means what? That much of exploitation he is doing. Okay, highest price based on his his product demand, he will put highest price, highest charges he will do. Okay, so this type of price discrimination is known as first degree price discrimination. Different buyers for each different unit of the same product. Same product, each unit is selling at different prices. Okay, so first degree price discrimination. Second one is second degree price discrimination. Under second degree price discrimination, the monopolist divides the goods or services into different slabs and charges different prices for different slabs. Second degree price discrimination. What he will do? He will divide the goods or services into different slabs, charges different prices at different slabs. Okay, for example, we can see in some cases, okay, like now we are using different types of network, Airtel, Jio, BSNL. Okay, now here charges are different. Okay, now it means here network services are not comes under monopoly, but just I'm saying, okay, how they will, okay, slabs, okay, the same product. Okay, don't take that example. Okay, same product. Okay, so giving to different organizations at different. For example, government services, one type of rate. Okay, public, private people, one type of charges, like that. It means somewhat here in the second degree discrimination, price discrimination, there is a possibility of getting somewhat what consumer surplus will be there. That is here. He will do the, what he will do? He will subdivided the market. Okay, based on his product demand, he will subdivide it. Okay, it means he may fix the quantity and price also. In one market, one type of quantity, one price, and another market, okay, so another price he may fix. Okay, let us see detailedly in graphical representation. So second degree price discrimination. Next one is third degree price discrimination. This is the most popular type of price discrimination. Under this, the firm divides its total output into 2 or more slab submarkets and sets different prices for its product in each submarket on the basis of demand elasticity. Okay, this is the third degree price discrimination, which is very important in price discrimination concept. Okay, this is the most popular type of price discrimination. Under this firm, monopolist divides total output into how many markets? 2 or more slabs. And sets different prices for his product in each submarket on the basis of demand elasticity. Okay, how much demand is there for that product? Based on that demand, he will decide the price. Now, he is not selling the same, this product in only one market. What he is doing for his product, he is subdividing, submarkets, he is creating submarkets. Okay, so each submarket on the basis of demand elasticity. For example, one place, the product demand may be more. In another place, that product demand may be less. In that case, what he will do? In the market, the demand is more. What he will do? He will increase the price. In another place, if that product demand is less, what he will do? Somewhat he will decrease the price and make the profits. Anyway, in both the markets, based on the demand elasticity, he will fix the quantity and he will fix the price also. Why? Because he's a price maker. Okay, so this is the third degree price discrimination, which is popular in this price discrimination concept. Okay, once again, what is the meaning of price discrimination? Price discrimination means, okay, so selling the same unit of product, different market and different prices is known as price discrimination. Under this price discrimination, Acharya Pigu described about the 3 types of price discrimination: first degree price discrimination, second degree price discrimination, and third degree price discrimination. Let us see the discrimination concept. Before this one, here, how discriminating the monopoly. See, in discriminating monopoly, where the third degree of price discrimination exists, the monopoly firm will divide the market into 2 submarkets. Okay, so first degree price discrimination is very rare, we can say, but in general, this type of, it means third degree price discrimination we can observe. Okay, so in the third degree price discrimination, what he is doing? He will divide the market into 2 submarkets. The price level in the submarkets will be determined on the basis of elasticity. The price level will be decided on what? The price level of that submarket will be determined on the basis of elasticity. Elasticity, it means which explains the how much demand is there. Okay, due to change in price, how much quantity is changing. That concept explained by elasticity. Now, elasticity of demand means what here? So, based on the elasticity of that product, he will fix the price. Anyway, in the third degree price discrimination, he will divide the market into submarkets. Okay, the most important condition for price discrimination is that here, to discriminate the price, here some conditions should be satisfied. What are those? Let us see. Okay, so price discrimination is that elasticity of demand in the 2 submarkets must be different. What is the first condition here? To do the price discrimination, first, the monopolist should divide the markets into different submarkets. It means this submarket based on what? Elasticity of demand. It means in one market, elasticity of demand is more. In another market, elasticity demand may be less. Okay, that is the first condition. Price discrimination is the elasticity of demand in the two submarkets must be different. Okay. Elasticity of demand in two submarkets must be different. That is one. Next, the price will be high in the market with the less elastic demand. It means in the market, the product which has less demand, less elastic demand, the price will be high in the market with the less elastic demand. Less elastic demand means what here? Okay, so here it means less elastic means don't think quantity, price is less. Okay, so the demand is more. Okay, so high price. It means lower quantity. Okay, so first of all, he will decide the how much quantity also he will fix. Okay, so by seeing the explaining the graphical explanation, you will understand. Somewhat you may confuse here. And low in the market, the high elastic demand. Okay, let us see what is the less elastic demand and low elastic demand. Okay, you should remember that less elastic demand, high price. Low elastic demand, okay, high elastic demand, low price. Less elastic demand, high price. Okay, let us see. See, according to John Robinson, the submarkets will be arranged in ascending order of their elasticities. The submarkets will be arranged in ascending order of their elasticities. The highest price is being charged in the least elastic market and the lowest price is in the most elastic market. Okay, here elastic demand means what here? Due to change in the price. Okay, if the demand is more due to change in the price, if demand is less, okay, that concept you may learn in the elasticity of demand concept. Now, in the graphical explanation, I will explain you exactly. Okay, so equilibrium of the firm and a discriminating monopoly. Here you have to learn, you have to observe, we should get the clarity regarding. Here also equilibrium of the firm and a discriminating monopoly. In previous unit, I explained the equilibrium of the firm under monopoly. Here, equilibrium of the firm under discriminating monopoly. Now, equilibrium of a discriminating monopolist is not much different from that of an ordinary monopolist. Okay, so let us see. Equilibrium of the firm under discriminating monopoly. The discriminating monopolist is in equilibrium when he produces a profit maximizing output. That is, when his combined marginal revenue from different markets of his product equals his marginal cost. We know equilibrium condition is nothing but marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. When the firm is equilibrium means what? Okay, so that is getting maximum profits. Now, let us see conditions for equilibrium under discriminating monopoly. Two conditions should be satisfied. One is total market should be divided into two submarkets. And the second one is what? First one is what? Total market should be divided into two submarkets. And another one is what? Elasticity of demand for the product should be different in two submarkets. Okay, here elasticity of price also should be different. Elasticity of demand should be high in one submarket. Okay, so by explaining this one, I will explain it with the help of graph. Okay, so again, another conditions of firm and equilibrium under discriminating monopolies. Third condition is what? Marginal cost of total market must be equal to marginal revenue of total markets. Here subdividing, for example, A market, B market, if we add both together, that is total market, that we can get total market. Here total market marginal cost should be equal to total marginal revenue. That is third condition. Fourth condition is what? Marginal revenue is in two submarkets must be equal to the total marginal revenue. Marginal revenue in two submarkets must be equal to the total marginal revenue. Okay, so don't confuse market A. Here subdivision means what? For example, market A, market B, and if we add both, okay, that is total revenue, total cost, like that. So here I will explain you detailedly. In this one, you can see equilibrium of the firm and a discriminating monopoly. Now, what is the first condition? Market should be subdivided. What is the another condition? Okay, price will be fixed based on the, here another condition is what? In one market elasticity is more, one market elasticity is less. Okay, so third condition is what? In the total market, marginal cost and marginal revenue should be equal. Now here you can observe the markets. Okay, so first what he did, this is the total market. This is the total market. He divided the markets into two sub-markets. Sub-market A and sub-market B. Sub-market A, sub-market B. This is total market. If we add sub-market A and sub-market B, we'll get the total market. Now sub-market A, what happens? See here, you can observe less quantity. Here, he fixed the price PA. Here, less demand, less elasticity of demand. Here, price is high. Here, in the sub-market B, elasticity of demand, price is less. Okay, so conditions, observe the conditions. First, sub-market should be divided into sub-market A and sub-market B. In one market, this is less elasticity of demand, price is high. Second market, demand, okay, more elasticity, demand, price is less. Okay, so here in both the markets, here demand is more, that's why he fixed the price high. Here somewhat, here demand is less, but quantity is more, he's decreased the price also. Anyway, in both markets, what he's doing, see here, he's getting the profits. Okay, so in both markets, he is getting the profits. Here, elasticity of price is equal to greater than 1. Here, elastic price is equal to, here, elastic price is equal to less than 1. Here, elastic price is greater than 1. Okay, if we add both markets, market A and market B, will get the marginal cost curve and a marginal revenue curve. Now, total market here you can observe marginal, okay, total marginal revenue, here total marginal cost. Now here total marginal revenue is at this point, OQ output. Okay, so here the price will be fixed. Okay, here P. Okay, like this, anyway, monopolist, he will, under the third degree price discrimination, he will get the markets, how he is discriminating the market, how he is selling his product at a different people at different markets, he can observe under this concept of price discrimination. Okay, this is today's class, market structure 2. Market structure analysis 2. One is monopoly and another one is price discrimination. Okay, so if in this one possibility of sharing the is there, I will check and I will share you the PPT. Okay, if possible, if now I will share. Otherwise, total 5 units PPTs I will share.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Here option is there to share the PPT. Do you know? Sharing option is not there. Okay, so
Send me WhatsApp group, ma'am.
okay, so my number, I will give you my number, 9160 323506.
9160
323506.
323506.
I will share to one person. You can share in your group. Okay, you may have WhatsApp group,
Okay,
no?
okay.
Okay, fine.
What is
We'll
your
meet
name,
in next Sultana.
Okay, madam.
Okay, fine. We'll meet in next class. Bye.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.